Goose Justine, and I am back with more reacts. And I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today we got a new one because, you know, Amber Lynn's friggin', we don't know. So I want to talk more. I want to, like, for those of you like me who don't usually follow Foodie Booty, I want to go back to this whole Kuwait arc and how she got herself kicked out. So I got a video by Marley Hendricks I'm going to react to. I'm going to have a timestamp so when this reaction begins pinned in the comments in case you're watching and want to skip right to it. I don't blame you because I kind of go on and on in the beginning. Hey everybody, let me see who was first. That's right, Cole was first. Cole, you were here like a second after I set this up. Catlin was, oh, they can't stay, but they were here. Jamie, Hiccuping Duck, hey Kilwell, she said, here to get, I think you're a she, but they said, hey, here to get triggered by Foodie's sociopathic verbal abuse, A word, it's alright. The Marshmallow of Doom, City Dwellers here, Lucy Jane, hey everybody, Travis, Jess, Kara, Thailand, Buster, all you guys, everybody's here, hey everybody. So, oh Jamie, I'm glad you were able to make it, and Blue Hoodie's here, hey everybody. So, I don't know about you guys, alright, so I want to, here's the thing with Foodie Booty, right? So you are, okay, you are female, okay, cool, but anyway, so, the reason why I don't react to Foodie Booty is because she, I got negative, it's not that I got positive vibes from Amber, right? It's not that I never got positive vibes from Amber, but there was a dark and twistiness to Foodie Booty that I just could not get over, and I didn't necessarily enjoy watching her. Once again, it's not that I enjoy watching Amber. What's the matter with me? Why don't I watch things I like? That's a lie. I watch things I like all the time, guys. I really do. But you know what? Sometimes I just like to... I'm not gonna lie. I do like to see, some, you know, justice happen. You know, I do like justice, so... thank you! City Dweller said Foodie is he said... Amber Lynn is comfort viewing. It's a train wreck and a train wreck. Right, it's a familiar train wreck. We're all familiar with how cycles are going to start and stop with Amber, right? But Foodie Booty is a friggin', I mean, this is a loose cannon. Like, friggin', she went to Kuwait. Friggin', yes, Chantal been dark, Lucy. I mean, I was kind of not, I was not into reacting to her way before she moved to Kuwait. And she was always, like, around with cats. And friggin' I started to love cats after I adopted Simba. I got a little soft spot for cats, friggin', right? Like, so friggin', so, you know, she's always, like, doing crap with cats and, like, friggin' stealing cats and raising money for a cat that she doesn't keep and then dumps on the street anyway. Like, you know, then friggin' you hear about these things. And I'm like, I like cats. I don't want to watch that. Yeah, Jamie said Chantal is also, I've heard about this. I'm not that good with Chantal lore, so maybe if you guys are interested, I could watch more about, you know, and learn more about this stuff. But I have seen her say, I actually have seen her make, you know, racist comments. So, yeah, I was familiar with that, actually. Yeah, the BB era. That was, yeah, the friggin', that was early. That was, like, back when I first started reacting to Amber, like 10 years ago. Not that many, almost that many years ago. But anyway, like, yeah, that was dark stuff, guys. Killball said, I don't know if I agree with this, but Amber at least performs civility, won't say the R won't say slurs, etc. Well, friggin', you know, not that we know of, but apparently she's not very civil to her girlfriends. So, not that I'm not that much with relationships, but I think I'd be better at them than Amber. I think I'd be a better girlfriend than Amber. I'd be a little nicer than Amber. I can give myself that. Yeah. Jamie said, and I'm gonna reward this for you. She said, Amber is better at pretending she's a decent person. Amber can chameleon herself better than Foodie Booty, because the people like Amber. I'm not gonna say, you know, what I think, but people like her, right? They're good at being a chameleon, and like, you know, they can do that and not feel weird or bad about it. Hey, other Jamie. Yeah, okay, Kilwell said, well, by perform civility, Amber tries to put... Yeah, she's more effective at putting up a mask. Foodie Booty, I would say, is more shameless than Amber. Can we agree with that? A reptile? a, a reptile would be a better girlfriend than Amber? That's so funny, Marshmallow. Can I tell you guys what happened to me? I didn't even tell you guys yet. So I fell yesterday. That's right, I was gonna go... Guys, I was gonna go live yesterday. Do you remember, if you were in my member stream Friday, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Well, oh yeah, by the way, happy Father's Day to the dads out there, guys, by the way. Any of you out there... Anyway, I was gonna go live yesterday, but I friggin' fell yesterday. Or no, I tripped and fell yesterday, which... Don't worry, obviously I'm fine, I'm alive, but, you know, I had to... See, the thing is, and this is something, if you... Like, I used to... Alan Roberts has talked about this, about how... I think it was Alan Roberts. He's talked about how it's, like, physically, it's very important for a person to be able to get up from the floor themselves, right? And how they should... How people should, you know, get on the floor and get themselves up just as practice, just to make sure that they can do that, right? And so I remember him saying that, and I remember thinking, and that was always in the back of my mind, right? But friggin', like, my ankle's not dangling, Marshmallow Doom. My knee's another story. But anyway, so Sal just posted his weigh-in. Ugh! We're not doing that today, but that's exciting. Anyway, I love Sal. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I fell. So, and I'm not dangling, obviously I'm fine, but I'm not able to get myself up from the floor. Not only that, I'm nearly, you know, I'm a big and tall person, okay? I'm nearly 200 pounds. I'm not the fattest looking person because, you know, I'm tallish and stuff. Big boned, but I'm heavy, right? So, I just figure it would take... Like, I've always worried, like, how the hell am I going to get myself up from the floor if I ever fall? It was always in the back of my mind, right? Like, a fear. And by the way, whatever we think about, friggin' we push out to reality. Whether it's a fear or a hope, by the way, which I learned yesterday. Because my fear became manifest. And friggin' I fell. And I hurt my knee badly, so I wasn't able to get myself up from the floor. So I had to call a rescue squad. And yeah, and that was like, so, and this was the worst case scenario, okay? You're also big and tall, Jen? Okay. Yeah, I'm just like a big person. I was never small, I'm big, right? And like, I just, even though I'm aware that I don't appear to be very like obese or anything, I just know how heavy I am, right? Because I own a scale. So I had to call 911, right? Which seems to, because otherwise I wasn't like bleeding or anything. I wasn't like, I didn't break a bone that I was aware of, but I had to call 911 because I couldn't get myself up off the floor. Like, and I had to pee. My sister was not home. I was with my mom, and my mom can't get me up from the floor. Friggin'. So I had to call 911. And, yeah, and that was embarrassing. So they came and they got me up in like 2 or 3 seconds, and it was not a big deal at all. They thanked me for being an easy call, in fact. So there was that. They got me up in like 1, 2, 3, and they just picked me up. They just picked me up. It was amazing. So, and it was just two... Not even that burly, you know, like they were just, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I was fine. Yeah, it was stressful, but also I really, like, I busted my chin, like, really bad, which You guys aren't going to be able to see too easily because it's like down here. Thank God it's not like I don't have a big bruise on my face, but my thank God I didn't seem to hurt my TMJ because I have TMJ, but I'm lucky I didn't break my jaw because when I tripped, my this anyway, I hit the coffee table on my right here and it hurt. I also landed on my knee, so my knee's all frigged up, and I also somehow hurt my back just because I'm gonna be 40 next week. Now my back hurts, and I'm 40 and I fell, so my back hurts. That's my only. I didn't hurt my back, but anyway, so that happened. That's why I didn't go live because then after that, I was just shaken up, and it was a big news day yesterday, so we were just relaxing and watching the news. So, oh my God, Lori, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Oh my God, it was, you know what it was? It was just, it was more scary than anything, and I keep talking, it's not that big of a deal. Hell yeah, I did DNS, but I'm okay. It was just, that was just like a scary moment I had, but it was also, it was not what I was fearing. That's my point, is that was the worst case scenario, but it wasn't at all what I was fearing it would be. Like I'm actually kind of grateful that it happened because I manifested my worst fear. I got it over with, right? And now, yeah. Yeah, falling sucks, Shelly. I mean, that was like, we got a rug recently and I tripped on it because I was excited. My mom was making spaghetti. Anyway. Aww, DNS said, I'm glad you're okay. Most of the patients I see are because they fell. Oh, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I didn't hurt too bad. No, one of them was a woman, Jamie. Other Jamie. No, Jamie C. That's what I'm gonna call you. Yeah, nah, it was anyway. Yeah, now that it happens, I knew what to expect, Sarah. Exactly. They came in within minutes. They came to get me, and they walked in so sure of themselves. They like kind of looked at me. They were kind of sizing me up as they were walking up to me, and they just picked me up. It was well. Jamie said, yeah, tape down the edges of the rug. My friend was talking to me about that earlier. And you can do, yeah, because we were talking about that because my floors aren't like real wood, so we could tape them. So, yeah, my friend mentioned that. Anyway. Yep, both Jamie. Oh, Catlu, you were able to make it. I'm glad. Yeah, Jamie said I'm sure they get calls like that all the time. I swear to God, the way that they picked me up, it was as if they rehearsed it. They knew exactly what to do. So, and they didn't even send like, and I called and I told them, I was like, look, I'm not petite, so they got to be strong. And they sent people that looked like, I'm not going to lie, the both of them looked like they weighed less than me, and I was worried, okay? But they knew what to do and they just picked me up. Anyway. Yes, lift assist. Oh, the lift assists are the nicest people. When Mom was alive, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your mom. They said we had to call them a few times for her, and they were the sweetest people. I was wearing socks, Shelly. Anyway. Oh, and they get a lot of repeat offenders, DNS. I swear, I'm that's not gonna be me. I'm not putting that in my awareness. That's for sure. Friggin', that's another thing. I'm all enlightened because I've been reading The Power of Awareness. It's funny because I'm reading this book and then this happened to me yesterday. I didn't finish reading it yet, but and then this happened and I was like, well, shit. So I guess I had this in my subconscious. I don't know. Anyway. It wasn't the socks cold brew, it was the rug, and I moved too quickly and... Oh, are you serious, Doom? I'm within... You think you would consider me within the range of an easy lift? Oh my god, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm almost 200 pounds. So I mean, 200 pounds is hard for anybody to lift. I was going to CrossFit for months, and I was never able to lift 200 deadlift 200 pounds. I just figure it's. Oh, there's stop it. DNS, you know this is my language. The astrology of this weekend is a lot too. I don't know too much. I don't know about this. I haven't really been into that lately. Oh, I'm great, cold brew. I no, honestly, it's been like I'm glad I got that over with. That was the worst. I had no idea how anybody would get me up off the floor. Like I just didn't think that I knew they could do it, and I figured that they had a better chance of getting me up off the floor than Erica, but I just thought it would take a lot of people and it would take a long time. And I also had to pee at the I finally called because I was starting to need to pee and I was on the floor. And literally calling 911. All right, I got to you guys got to pick me up because I got to pee. Ah. Oh, hey Star, I'm glad you caught alive. Oh, there's solar flares too, Lucy Jane. Oh, great. Let's just throw solar flares into the into the whole mess. Yeah, see, Lynn said you weigh 200 pounds. You don't look like it. I know. Yeah, I know. People always say that to me. Like I'll be at the doctor and they'll be like, "You weigh 195," and there's it's because I don't know. Oh, I have a lot of extra skin too. But either way, like weight's weight. It's just I just figure I'd be really hard to pick up. That's what. I also grew up fat, so anyway, I'm done. Everything. Oh, my fur babies were a mess, teacat bird. They were swarming around me. they were like, no, mommy. It was so cute. Anyway, I'm 5'9", Lynn. Anyway, I just thought that'd be Anyway. The Marshmallow of Doom said, LOL, you can either get here soon or you can lift me out of a puddle. I really didn't want to cause that puddle because I was sitting on our new rug, guys. I didn't want to pee on it. Anyway. Oh, everyone's welcome here, Star. Except, you know who. I'm kidding. There's no you know who. Anyway. Anywho's. All right. How long I feel like I need to get started soon because wait, why do I want to get started soon? I could talk to you guys forever. I just don't want to I don't know. I just feel I don't want to keep talking about how I fell. Hold on. What are you guys saying? Hold on. Why is my chat all frigged? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the Absurdity said, glad you called EMS. I probably would have just laid there. See, that's the thing is I can I mean, obviously I'm trying not to do this anymore or too much, but friggin' I could imagine a worst case scenario, right? And so, you hear stories about people literally rotting because they can't move. Have you guys heard stories like that? Like people that are sick and they're in positions that they can't move from and they end up rotting there. Like there was that one woman whose family let her rot on the couch and you hear stories like that. And I know that's I don't mean to get dark. All I did was trip. And I'm talking about rotting through a couch. See how quickly I can do that? Right, DNS said, I've had patients lay on the ground for days before. That's so sad. Oh, Star, I just tripped and fall. It wasn't a big deal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Jeez Louise. Oh, yeah. That's so sad that I'm crying. You know people that laid on the ground for days before? Oh. That's so sad. Right. I'm I'm worried about rotting on the floor. Oh. Doom said I limped home with a fractured bone in my foot as a 12-year-old. I would also really struggle to I would also really struggle to call for help, but it's good to know when you it's good to know when you need to call for help. Yeah, so now I know that it's not what I'm imagining. So yeah, I need to. I mean, I'm lucky. My mom was in the kitchen, right? My mom was right there, and I did have my phone with me. So somehow, oh yeah, my phone was in my bra, so my phone fell with me. So that was good. I'm gonna keep doing that. But anyway, oh, DNS. That's like the saddest thing. I can't believe. I can't believe that. Oh. Oh, Jamie said my mother-in-law used to fall and not be able to get a hold of anyone because she refused to wear her life alert. Oh, that's awful. You guys also have to keep in mind that I live with 80 people. So, it's not like I would not rot for long. You know what I'm saying? If in that situation. Thank God. I'm never alone, ever. There's never a time I'm alone. So, that's good. I don't think. I mean, not often. Yes, Amber. Wait. That was the whole point I brought this up. Thank you, Teacup Bird, for bringing this back to reality because I don't mean to make fun of myself, but what happened to me yesterday was not that dramatic. Why was it not that dramatic? It's because I'm not Amber's size. Can you imagine? Oh, I am going to start reacting, but I don't need this up right now. But like, can you imagine if I was Amber's weight and this happened? Guys, like, that would have been... I can't. Natalie said only a brief rotting. Exactly, DNS said you could summon us to help just with a honk. Yeah, right. Or what we say to each other is we'll be like, help! I shouldn't say that. Right, exactly. Lucy said, oh, if Amber falls, she isn't getting up. How exactly? And by the way, guys, and I'm not even giving myself credit for this, but what happened yesterday was why I wanted a weight loss journey to begin with. That was why, because when I was losing, like, I've known since I was 21 that I have MS, guys. Like, I've known. This isn't new, right? So, friggin', I've always wanted to lose weight just because I figured it would, you know, if I become less able in the future, less weight is only going to help me, right? And it's only going to help the people that have to help me because, you know, I lose ability, right? But all of that involves, first of all, you need to be not in denial about your situation, which Amber is constantly. She always thinks she's more able than she is. And like she's just unable to take any of this seriously. Star said, if Amber falls, it's over, bro. And she knows it. And instead of doing anything about it, she complains for a year. I know. Well, that's yeah, my mom has MS, Lynn. Anyway. No, Lucy, Jane, if Amber said, oh, if Amber falls, she ain't getting up. I don't know, because friggin', I weigh literally, how many pounds less than Amber do I weigh? Let me do quick math. I can't math like that. What was her last weight? What do we think Amber's weight is? I'm going to plug in what I think Amber's weight is. Do you guys mind if I do that? Okay. I'm guessing she's around 585, guys. Wow, she weighs almost 400 pounds more than me. Holy shit, how would they get her up? Lucy Jane said Amber is well over 600. Well, yeah, that would make her, 400 pounds more than me. That's crazy. You say 550, Jamie? I guessed 580. So, why didn't I never think about that before? Like, how many more pounds? Wait, how many me's is that? Amber weighs 3 me's? Guys, I'm not small. Oh my god, poor Amber. Now I feel bad. That's gotta be so painful. I'm thinking about how bad. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, my knee hurts, okay, guys? I don't want to talk, I'm friggin'. Man! Yeah, that's the size of 3 men. God! Oh my god! Why have I never thought about that before? Yeah, she did do it to herself. On a 5'2" frame, Kilwell. Good point. Guys, she weighs 3 me's. Literally. Thank you, this is one of my favorite shirts. I love Dr. Pepper. Or I used to love Dr. Pepper. I missed when they used real sugar. I remember that. I feel like I remember soda being good. I don't even like it anymore. It's weird. Shelly said that's why she's offline. She's come to the realization she's gained a lot. She would need a bariatric lift team. Wow. Do those exist? How do they get them up? Wait, how does a bariatric lift team lift? Oh my god, they do it with the tarp. Holy shit. I know exactly. I've seen my 600-pound life. They have you roll onto a tarp and then they drag you out. Holy shit. Oh my, see, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid that getting me up was going to be something that dramatic, guys. I swear to God. That's why I was scared to call the rescue squad yesterday. Okay. Amy said, former paramedic, we had a patient Amber's size that fell and had to be transported, had to drag him out of the house using that's what I was talking about, a salvage tarp, and had to take the front door off the hinges. Yeah, Sarah said that. Oh my god, Why'd you have to remind me of that movie, guys? I'm about to have something that happens, once every some odd weeks, and it makes me cry. Okay. Sarah said that's why the kids in What's Eating Gilbert Grape just burned the house down instead. Oh my god! Thank God I did what I did. Thank God I did what I did, guys. Alright, well, I'm about to start reacting, but before I do, I just wanted to say, and I do want to keep this brief, I realized that I said I would never cut my hair again, or I was going to wait, but I cut it. I'm cutting the length, that's it. All I'm doing is I'm keeping it short until these layers grow out, so that's why nobody said anything about my hair, but it's a lot shorter, and I feel like it looks a lot better. I'm just trying to make it look a little less awkward as these layers grow out. Yeah, I don't believe it. Mad said, wait, she's really that short? Her joints must be suffering. I don't believe her when she says she has no pain. Well, I've always said that. I don't believe her. I either don't believe her or I feel like pain is just like her homeostasis. Oh, thanks, guys. You guys like it. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it visually look a little better as he's like. I miss having long hair, but these layers got to grow out. Plus, yeah, short for summer, Jamie. So it also, I feel like it looks a lot fuller. So I might want to keep this length, but I just don't like these layers exactly. Anyway. Yeah, it is crazy that she's even mobile, Mad Mads. Oh, stop it. Percy said happy Father's Day, Justine, because you raised me. Well, I hope I've raised you well. I've raised you to know all the Amberlynn lore. Which is funny. You know, briefly, before I get into this, because this whole foodie booty thing's blown up, right? Like, everybody's talking about the kittens in Kuwait thing, and friggin' so now, like, other YouTube drama channels who otherwise normally don't talk about, girl worlds, but they talk about just drama, right? Now they're starting to latch onto this, and they make videos that it's just funny because they don't really know anything about foodie booty. I saw a French fried girl was reacting to like a little documentary someone made about this kittens in Kuwait thing. And this poor guy, all he knew about foodie booty was what he read on Reddit, which I get it. Girl world is kind of a swampy place to step into, I guess. But he was talking about, if you guys know what I'm talking about, he was talking about girl world as if it's like some kind of, I guess it is kind of a sketchy corner of the internet. Like, why do we care so much? Yeah, they get, yeah, Tozy. That's it, Lucy Jane. And I was watching it, and I was like, and also, yeah, you do have to know the lore, Jamie, which I admit I don't, and that's why it's kind of fun that I'm watching this. But I don't know. And then they get their info from Reddit, and I mean, it's us that, or not me specifically, but it's the reaction channels that know the real tea. So friggin'. Oh, Legal Mindset is going live tomorrow to cover foodie. He usually covers nuisance streamers like Johnny Somali. Wow. Right. Lucy Jane said he called Girl World the armpit of the internet, and honestly, he's not wrong. I'm not the armpit. Listen, if I'm the armpit of Girl Worlds, then I'm friggin', native coconut vanilla deodorant, okay? I just want, that's how I think of myself, okay? I don't think I'm a stinky, well, we're not stinky. I'm coconut vanilla over here. Did I freeze? What happened? No, I didn't freeze, okay. That's a good point, Killwell. At least we're not a different body part. That's a good point. We could be worse. An armpit isn't the worst, right? He called us the armpit. We're not an armpit. We're a... Like I said, yeah, but it's got coconut vanilla deodorant in it. So friggin'... once I say this, I'm going to actually click on the video. But I just bought... Where is it? I just bought my deodorant. Did it come? When's it coming in the mail? Where's my deodorant? I just bought it. Friggin' hell yes, but I love native deodorant, and people that, oh, it's coming today. People that don't like native, I think they're not putting enough on. I have to do like 8 swipes on my armpit, so friggin', but otherwise I love native. Any other friggin' deodorant makes my armpits itch. Alright, well, I'm glad we had that discussion. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Oy, oy, oy. Exactly, Lindsay. We could have been... Exactly. We could be much worse body parts than an armpit. So, yeah, native's expensive. I was about to make a comment about that. But to me, it's like worth it because literally every other deodorant I've tried has bothers my armpits. I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried every brand ever. But I've never once had a problem with native. But yeah, it is like $14 for a deodorant stick, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I buy it, it lasts like 4 months, so friggin'. Right, Absurdity said outsiders can't comprehend that our girls would be so complex for real, man. Chantal has an armpit with this supposed gene that makes her not stink. I don't believe that. I don't believe. Does she say that? There's no way she. Friggin' in Kuwait wearing that big heavy head dress and shit like she doesn't stink. I don't believe that. That was funny, Amy. You guys in this chat, you guys can make fun of Boogie all you want. Alright guys, I gotta get this started. So friggin', so basically, I was aware, I was familiar with Foodie Booty, like, moving to Kuwait. Honest to God, I wasn't exactly a fan of Foodies, but I literally thought that she was making a genuine change in the beginning. I really was thinking, oh, you know what, I think Foodie's found her thing. She seems to be happy being Muslim now. Maybe this is going to calm her down. Like, I really thought this was going to be a genuine change. I was an Ann baby, but the Foodie Booty, I was never a beezer because I can't sit still for a 6-hour live stream with her, but I was like, oh, okay, she's changing. She's doing something new. She's got a bunch of haters that don't like she's changing. I've been through that, right? That was me. But I was an idiot because, you know, because I don't think this was a genuine change. All right, let's get this started. Okay. Wait, where's the sound? Hold on, guys. I think, I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, my AirPods are in. That's great. I don't know why. MacBook speech. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. My AirPods are charging. Why does it do that sometimes? Let me just turn off my Bluetooth. Sorry about that. Alright, so like I was saying, like I was optimistic for this change that Foodie Booty was having at the time. Like, and I thought that people were coming at her for putting on a headdress were a bunch of haters. I swear to God. I was like, but you know what? I was an idiot. Because, anyway, yeah, she only got worse, Jamie. Yeah, good point. She's so wide.
You ever just scroll social media?
She was like a running refrigerator.
Yeah, you get grossed out by the negative stuff, and then people who are like overly positive, you get grossed out by that too. Like, just nothing makes you happy. Nothing.
Wait a minute. So happy people bother you and mad people bother you? Everybody bothers you. Okay, well that's you're not going to be a very happy person in that case. Hey, Midori. Okay, so this is a comparison of like, let's go back about 2 years where Chantal was singing praises about creamy Kuwait. Creamy Kuwait. Us in the Western world could never understand. I remember this, and I was like, oh, you know what, girl, go.
Hey guys, so I am super excited. I'm waiting for the bus. I took a taxi to this location. The easiest, fastest way, you know, the key is almost done for, so the best way for me to get to the airport is by bus. I have to take an airplane in Montreal airport, so I'm going to take a shuttle bus from Ottawa to Montreal, and I'm going to take it from the University of Ottawa express bus. It has a bathroom, everything. I'll show you when I'm on the bus. All right? Thanks for joining me on this adventure.
Okay. There, you can actually hold on.
Thanks for joining me on this adventure.
Look, she's taking over 1.5 seats. I know, the filters are so intense, I can't. Okay, there we go. By the way, guys, I have a link to this in the description, this video, so please click on it. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. It should be the first link in my description. Well, Shelly said, hold on, I want to talk about this because I don't know much Chantal lore. Because Shelly said my family would have dropped me off at the airport. Right, correct. My family has done that for me several times in my life. I haven't flown too much, but Yeah, that my family's dropped me off. So how come Chantal doesn't have that? Where's her family? They're not going to give her a ride to the airport? I mean, maybe Canada's different and they just don't have that many airports. I've never been there, guys. I don't know. The furthest I've ever been is Florida. I don't know. Friggin'. Anyway. The dancing? The dancing. So she was like just putting music like that. See, she was totally rebranding. She was putting in music like this. Like, I actually, you know, so I was optimistic because I'm an INFP and I believe in the best in people naturally. Okay, I can't help it. So I see the potential always. So friggin', I thought that this was going to be a great thing for Foodie Booty. I swear to God. I'm not making that up. I am so dumb. What's the matter with me? See, that's kind of scary. I don't like that. That's like a big wide ocean. I don't know if I can fly over an ocean like that. This... Who is that? I think that's... Oh, I don't know what this is, but LOL, this... I know! This is like the perfect dance to go with this. So she's a... Sorry, I don't mean to keep pausing, but so Foodie Booty's like unironically putting this music in, like she... I don't know. So she... Like I said, this is part of a total rebrand. Like she was gonna do a whole nice Muslim wife arc. Like I swear. And I was into it in the very beginning. And I knew the rest of the people that watched Chantal were doubting it and calling all that. And I was thinking at the time, oh, they're just haters. She's changing and everybody hates it when a person makes a change because I've been through it. And I was so dumb. Oh my God, why am I so stupid? What? See, I can F with this. So I guess this is just a big long B-roll of her in the plane. It's like so funny. No, girl. So it's so big that taking a tram to my gate was necessary. Yeah, okay, girl. Yeah. You know what? Necessary? Is that the word you want to use? Why was it necessary, Chantal, huh? Why was it How come everybody else seems to have no problem walking around the airport except you, Chantal? Like, honestly, like and that's like, speaking of the power of awareness, that's the way that she chooses to think of it. So that's what she's experiencing, right? Like she believes that she needs a tram to go from A to B because she can't walk. So that's what she's manifesting. Friggin'. Everybody else seems to be walking just fine, but Chantal's a unique unicorn. So annoying. Friggin', why is it necessary? You got MS or something? Like, what the F, Chantal? Good grief. Right. Tippett said, big city has big airport. That's riveting. Right. Like what you're telling me that, like... whatever. Anyway. That's true. Absurdity said at least she did something. That's a good point. I mean, that's more than I can say. He reminds me of Jason Voorhees without the mask. He looks like he was having fun dancing, though. The farts again. Camp said they had to retire that card after she wrote it. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Oh, Michael said, yeah, I like this. Michael said, everyone has the potential to become a better person, but it's about authentic choice rather than just for acceptance and forgiveness, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can't, I mean, you have to choose to change something before you change it, right? And finally, I'm here. Oh my god, she's walking.
Hey guys, alright, so we're about to head onto the Sheikh Jabir Bridge, which is 48.5 kilometers long, right in the middle of the ocean. It will connect us to the north side of Kuwait, and it will take about
It's so beautiful. Chantal gets to
an
go
hour
there.
and a half to traverse. Beautiful, calming scenery. Let's go.
Yeah, this is when Chantal was romanticizing everything about Kuwait. Where's your husband?
Also, here's the surprise you've been waiting for.
Hello guys, how are you? Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Ciao, ¿cómo va? Hello, Vigets. Salut, ça va? مرحبا, أهلا وسهلا. كيفكم؟ تمام? Hello business, how are you doing? I hope you will enjoy our video today with a nice view. So get ready. Yalla.
I can't. Is this some stuff that she wasn't... I wonder if that was some of the stuff she wasn't supposed to record. I know the oil fields is one of those.
This beautiful day. It's actually only like 22 today. Not too bad, actually.
Notice her weird hand gesturing. Gotta show off that ring.
And so the weather is nice and perfect day. Perfect day. I miss you guys, Beezers. Never in my life I imagined I would ever be.
Yeah, she's like, it's never in my life did I imagine. It's like, It's funny because the reason why it's funny is because she's talking about like how wonderful everything is, and then fast forward 2 years and she's so oppressed and she can't speak her mind in Kuwait. It's like hilarious.
The Arabian desert. And it's so quiet.
I can't hear your breathing very well.
Oh, well, that's in any environment, but wow. Seriously, the silence. If anything to come out here for, the silence.
Why don't you just... I don't hear silence. I hear you talking.
Beautiful
man.
nature. Yeah. You're so tall. Oh my gosh.
It's 190 centimeters only.
I'll be doing a video talking all about a lot of things.
Seriously, when did she talk with her hands like this? She's not even talking like I talk with my hands. I'm gonna talk with my hands like she does.
But just give me time. I'm adjusting to this new life and everything. So I appreciate your patience.
I'm very
I do miss you guys. It started to rain, so we're gonna hightail out of here. Of course,
hightail.
One day I go to this
Somehow I doubt you were hightailing Chantal.
desert. It rains.
Wherever she goes, signs show that Chantal is a bad omen.
Very often, right?
Yeah. We are very lucky.
Yeah.
That's a cool bridge, though.
Your Burger King.
Immediately, she finds the Burger King. How long has she been in Kuwait for this? All she's done at this point is get off a bus and drive across a bridge, and she's getting Burger King. Do you need a snack for going over the bridge? The fart sounds are killing. I know. This is hilarious. Like, wait, she immediately got a Burger King? Like, they got off the bridge going into wherever they're going, and she gets a burger. That's amazing. All that food for one, Lori said. Yeah, that looks like a suitcase of food.
Oh,
So
I'm excited to try some Kuwait Burger King. So, because it's takeout, we have a Coke Zero. Let's get to the food.
Oh, she got a Coke Zero, though, so this is a healthy meal.
Ketchup.
Yeah, that's the husband, Pink Rose. Yeah, Jamie C said she needs a treat for everything she does. Well, she drove over a bridge. I mean, give her a break. That must have... That's a lot of energy that she just burned off. Oh, did he gain weight? Absurdity? That's funny. It's funny how people, like, gain weight together like that.
Inside the bag.
I guess it's not that funny. They live together.
What is this meal called? A double chicken royal?
Yes.
Yeah, Michael said this is just a snack. For real.
And their fries in this Kuwait Burger King are curly fries. Are they spicy? Let's try them.
Look how dainty our girl was eating back then. She's like fluttering her eyes.
Yummy.
Like, look how pretty. I'm like a pretty Muslim.
They're very hot, fresh.
That's so funny. Oh, he has a pot belly now. That's cute. Well, no, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about he's cute. Oh, God. What's the matter with me? He looks like a 50-year-old homeless guy now. Well, I'm sure he does. I mean, look at what she's put him through. Good grief. They're like in trouble with the... They're in serious trouble with the law. Jeez
And they're
Louise.
like seasoned curly fries. They're so good. Let me try the burger. So this is a double chicken royal. We don't have this in Canada. It looks like a double chicken patty, mayonnaise, cheese, and lettuce, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a bite. I've done a lot of walking. I deserve it.
Oh, dainty.
Beauty bite.
What's that?
Oh no, she's trying to look cute
not-
while she eats. That's so
That's good.
That's so
Mm.
cover dainty mouth. Let me tell you what. I'm not a dainty eater. I try to be polite because I have like a big mouth and a lot of teeth. I feel like, and a big overbite, and I can't even try to be dainty when I eat.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
See you around.
God, this was so fake. Why didn't I see how fake that was back then? What's the matter with me? Good grief.
One eternity later.
So this is currently.
I feel like every day I hate people more and more.
Okay. Isn't the world beautiful? What happened to this? Oy, oy, oy. What happened to well, friggin' you kept scamming people for donations for random cats you see on the road. That's what happened to it.
That's just honestly how I feel. And I blame the internet for that. And I blame
Right, it's our dang it. It's like Amber Lynn blaming the scale for her weight gain. What did we have to... Well, actually, I guess the internet did kind of get her in trouble with the cat, but she was egging it on. She was telling people, go ahead, report me. Like, she was being made aware that what she was doing was illegal. And then she was doing it anyway. Probably because it was probably... I wonder what date this whole thing happened. How many days away from the 21st were we? That's probably why. She probably needed money for food. Dang it. Anyway, I wonder if did she steal the kitten on like the 18th or something? Right, exactly. Pink Rose said the internet is how she makes money. It's the... Michael said, I administer caution tape before every meal. I do not eat dainty. I'm savage and menacing. Right, it's Becky's fault.
for exposing myself to the internet. But then I come on here
Sorry.
and I talk to you lovely people, and it gives me a bit of hope.
You love us when
Good luck.
you're asking for donations, though. Sweet as pie when that's happening.
No. I don't know how to explain how I feel. I just feel grossed out. That's all. And just down.
See, this is how it's just it's like the victim mentality is like so annoying to me because it's like you gotta, even when I tripped and fell yesterday, I couldn't. I didn't even. I tripped on a rug. Right? I'm not. I haven't even mentioned that yet, have I? Like, I'm not blaming the rug. I'm blaming me for not just looking down while I'm walking. I walk with a shuffle. I gotta be careful. You know, you gotta take responsibility. If I don't take responsibility for that, if I keep blaming the rug, then I'm gonna keep tripping on it. That's how this works. Like, but I'm putting blame where it belongs, which is my eyes, for not looking where I'm going when I'm walking, right? So I'm less likely to trip again on a rug because, well, we're also moving the rug, by the way, guys. So I don't have to walk over it anymore. But the same way, like, so it's the same thing. Like, you know, you take the responsibility to move the rug and to look for the rug. Otherwise, if you just keep blaming the universe for putting the rug there, then you're gonna friggin' trip again. It's the same crap. So now you're blaming the internet instead of your actions, so you're gonna get in trouble again. Good grief. Jeez Louise.
I'm in one of those moods, you know. I know it'll pass, but
I don't like rugs. DNS, I begged them not to get a rug, but honestly, it looks a lot better in there with a rug now. Like, it's a lot cozier, so anyway.
I'm not ungrateful for my life. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know. I hate when I'm in a bad mood and my husband tries to talk to me. I know I try not to like take it out on people around me, like, and be, you know, crabby. So what I do is I just leave me be. I just need some time because I don't want to be crabby, you know. Salah does his best to cheer me up. I'm grateful for him, but thank you, Nicole. Sorry for my pimple.
Oh my God, she's miserable, man. I can't believe she has beezers.
I'm nervous. Like, I don't know. I just feel off right now. Maybe take a couple of days off. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Probably.
No, why take a couple days off? I'd rather just sit here and complain for hours instead.
Good idea. But like then I let people win, you know, like.
No, it's not letting people win. It's giving yourself peace. I can't. Like, come on, help yourself, man. So now you're sitting here and stewing instead. Forgiveness is not for the other person, ass. It's so that you can stop being a miserable bitch. Because nobody likes that. Good grief. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, I'm getting in shit. I bet you I'm going to get in crap for trying to be nice and help them. If it weren't for me, they even use my picture.
See the victim? She thinks I'm in trouble because I'm nice. Like, come on. She wonders why horrible things keep happening to her. You gotta self-reflect a little bit. Jeez Louise. Ay. Right, Star said this is what it's about. Winning and losing. She's a child. Killball said that's the antisocial personality disorder flaring up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too familiar with that one. I can't believe she has, like, supporters.
Pictures on their page. They even use my pictures on their page.
Yeah, because you broke the law.
Yes, they're harassing everybody. They're not suing me because I'm not paying a dime. Like, I need to get out of this country, man.
Nah, she was right about that. They're not suing her. That she was right about.
Like...
Right, Blue Hoodie said, quote, I tried to save a kitten. I collected donations and then I put the kitten back on the street.
Insane.
Give me a break.
Which country villainizes people for trying to help? Like, what?
Girl, the one you moved to. Right. But I thought Kuwait was better than the Western world. The women get separate elevators. I love this. Girl, it's... Yeah. Lucy Jane said they're not suing you, they're charging you. I know. Oy. Yeah, Jamie said, I'm convinced that there's an outside force preventing her from making content because her defiance is never ending. I don't know, I just did a reading about her not long ago, and what I saw was I do think she's now out of Kuwait, and wait, what did I see going on with her? I don't know. But either way, I don't think she's going to be back on YouTube. I mean, I could try looking again, but I feel like she's done with YouTube for good. You know, so in my opinion, we'll see. Anyway.
It was chaotic. People were waiting a long time to get in an elevator and they were jam-packed. This is one instance where I appreciate the gender segregation, and the women had their own elevators and like a lift attendant. So that was awesome.
Like, yeah, they used my pictures that I sent them initially, and then go check out the post. It's like, I'm gonna go get it. I'm not getting off. Don't tell me to get off.
See, you can't tell her nothing, and this is why I'm shocked that she dated a Muslim man. Because you can't tell her nothing. Even when she's sitting here, like, incriminating herself and acting like an ass. Like, she just can't help herself and friggin'... Absurdity said, Justine, you should harbor the fugitive Chantal. You could even charge people to come see her. You know what? DNS said, respectfully, F the gender segregation. And, you know, it's just different there, you know, and I don't want to sit here and make my opinions about that. Because, honestly, I don't live there, so, you know. But she chose to go live there, so... And the thing is from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but from what I understand about Kuwait is that their lifestyle, their way of living is like the law there, right? Like it's illegal, not just shitty, but I keep cursing. It's not just crappy, but it's illegal to act indecently. Like that's the law there. I'm shocked she moved there. Because I would have too much trouble with that to move there. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm got a fraction of the defiance of Chantal. So I am shocked she friggin' moved there, man.
How is it illegal, like, for me to take the cat and people said they would help with money to bring him to the vet?
Because that's the law of the land. Right, everyone tried to warn her. And she was being defiant about that. It's not like this sprung up on her. Everybody was telling her. Anyway.
We'll find out.
People say don't do that. You better not. It's a what? Huge mistake.
Right. Okay. We don't have the cage.
Oh, BB and Nader were Muslim too? I'm just surprised because... I'm just surprised because of her personality.
Oh boy.
This is exciting.
Looking at my cage.
Salah, please stop her.
Oh my god.
Gage, don't listen. Just she's very skinny.
But it's okay for that organization to ask for donations. Like what?
It's the law. It doesn't matter if you don't agree. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. What are you gonna campaign to change the law there? So you can bees? Star said she seeks a strict culture and structured. She thinks that's the closest thing being raised, which is so weird. She grew up in Cornwall, where she was a out-of-control teenager. I guess she likes the idea of it, but for some reason, but I don't know why, because I don't get that from her at all. She seems to be... Right, Absurdity said Chantal is above the law because she's an internationally known celebrity. That's what I'm saying. Like, she has... Like, I don't know. I'm just surprised that she would... I don't know what to say.
Shut up, Selena. I'm not mad they got rescued.
Right, Jamie said the organization can't even take cash. People have to donate to the vets directly.
Like, I
It's the
seriously need to get
law.
out of here. I can't. Yeah, someone probably sent messages saying I'm a scammer. Exactly. Yep. I use my platform to help.
Girl.
Good luck. Send the law after me. I'm getting out of here. Honestly, I'm not staying here. Nope. Canada bees for life. That's it. Because I'm not staying somewhere where I get in legal trouble for helping a kitten.
So if she got, here's the thing. This is what I'm thinking. This isn't the cards talking. This is just me, So, wait, what was I gonna say? I got distracted because I had to take my pill. Never listen to this again?
After me. I'm getting out of here. Honestly, I'm not staying here. Nope. Canada bees for life. That's it. Because I'm not staying somewhere where I get in legal trouble for helping a kitten from dying. Like,
but they were... Okay.
No way.
I don't know
Nope.
what to say. I just... Girl, how
I'm not
did you
suing
not
anybody.
know? People were telling you in the chat. And now that you're in trouble, you're acting like you didn't know? You were acting defiant about it. And if you think the laws of a country is dumb, then why are you going there? I don't know. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Right.
Salah's messaging me right now. You're
Right. DNS said, Foodie Booty was saying in the chat, go ahead, send the law. So the law gets sent. And oh no, why would you do this to me? Like, come on, girl. Like, this is... Right, right, the kitten was not dying. It's just... It's a stray, right? It's not eating processed friggin' Friskies like a house cat. So it's not fat already like our cats, right? It's just... it had a mother. Like, come on, Chantal.
best thing is to stop messaging me because you're getting me mad too. I'm tired of holding in how I feel. I'm tired of being silenced. I need to leave here so I can speak my mind, okay? I need to get the hell out of here.
Okay,
Investigating, exactly. Bye. Don't talk to me, Salah. Thank you. It's done. I'm leaving. I'm done. Sorry. I can't silence myself. Like, I'm done. I'm done with this whole situation. Like, you don't know what it's like holding things in.
Girl.
Getting in trouble with the law for helping a cat, yeah. Or asking for donations for help.
Oh my god, such a victim mentality, man. Right, Star said homegirl needs to be studied. Man, this is for, I know, being silenced, man. Like, right, and Pink Rose said no, it's not because she helped a kid, it's because she was asking for money. Right, because it's... do I think it's dumb you can't do donations? It doesn't matter. I was going to say my opinion, but it doesn't matter because that's the law there. And I don't live there. So my opinion doesn't matter. Right? Like, friggin', but she does live there. So why would you move there if you don't agree with the law? So you're going to move there just to defiantly break the law? See, she's defiant. It's like a personality thing, and that's why I'm surprised she's even attracted to Muslim men, honestly.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. If I can't have the freedom to say what I need to say here, I'm out.
Holy shit, wait, girl. You were you were like, bye Western world, the Western world could never, and like, now you want to like talk about how great you are for trying to save a cat, and like, come on. Oh, I'm shocked it lasted this long, Jamie. 2 years? Yeah, defiant disorder. Yeah, Jamie, see. Anyway.
And now Salah's giving me shit. He's giving me trouble.
Because you're breaking the
Yelling at
laws
me.
in his country.
I'm done.
I'm done. You're breaking the... Oh, I paused at 11:11. Everybody, please make a wish. Friggin... Yeah, it's... Yeah, Star said people like Chantal are hard to help. I can see that. And Jamie said she could never be in the wrong. Yeah, friggin' Star said Chantal already rewriting history where she was forced into the hijab. I know! No, she put herself in the hijab so she could cover her double chin.
I'm going home. He's yelling at me for speaking my mind.
Yes, because you're getting him in trouble, because you're breaking the law. You're getting him in trouble. Like, why can't she empathize with that? It bothers me. Like, hello? Listen to your husband. You're getting him in trouble. Your husband. I feel gross for saying that. I just... Are they even really married? I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, Salah is Syrian. I don't believe his citizenship residency in Kuwait is solid. You know, absurdity, I've heard that. I don't know enough lore to have an opinion there. Wow, Salah is not a citizen of Kuwait. He has to be careful or get deported. I'm sure she knows this, and she's telling him to shut up. When he's trying to tell her to stop incriminating him. Like, that's how defiant she is. Friggin', my God.
That's how it is. You get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yep. For speaking your mind.
Girl,
So no.
you should have learned this before you decided to move there abruptly. Hello?
Honestly, I don't feel safe telling you the whole story right now while I'm here. So I'm leaving.
She already overshared way too much and it's too late. Like, she should have figured this out. The time for her to shut up was when she saw the kitten, like, originally. That's when she should have shut up and walked away, man.
Trying to, like, regroup so I can talk about it. Yeah, a good deed gets you investigated, right? Because they listen to haters. That's why.
Salah, please stop her.
Gage, don't listen. She's very skinny. I don't feel ashamed, and I know I didn't do anything wrong. That's the thing. You know? They're insane. Like, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I need to leave.
Yeah, she's terrified in this clip. You guys are talking about that. Well, maybe Fosse is asking, does anyone know why Salah hasn't legally married her? And maybe it's the citizenship thing. If neither of them are a citizen of Kuwait, can they get married in Kuwait? Guys, I have no idea. My knowledge of visas and traveling and things comes from 90 Day Fiancé, and I haven't watched that in a few seasons. So, I'm a little rusty. Yeah, Jamie C said she's lucky you don't hurt her. I would have hurt her if she was incriminating me on live stream. I would have whacked her with my cane, man. Pink Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, she has a hijab to cover her chin. No, I mean, I know I'm not the I know I'm not the only one who thinks or said that, but it's kind of obvious to me.
This life isn't for me.
This life isn't for me.
I felt something was
Well,
up.
you just feel this way because you got in trouble.
Because I messaged them and they said they were going to help. I sent them all the information. I sent them the pictures of the cats and everything. And then they didn't answer me, like, for a whole day, you know, because I said you accept PayPal donations. Because on their very own page, they say, we need help, you know, with this and that and that. So I thought I was just helping. I'm scamming how? Like, what? Like,
Girl, you're scamming because it's illegal to give it's illegal to receive donations in Kuwait, period. That's why you're in trouble. Like, why are you acting confused still? Why is she still acting confused here? Espresso said, well, she probably can't get married on a visitor visa. That's true. Ay, 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 ay.
I received like $70 in PayPal and I used like 50 or more.
Girl, it doesn't matter if you received $7. It doesn't matter if it's 7 cents. It's illegal to receive donations. Why is this complicated? Lucy Jane said yes. The donations have to go directly to the point of service, like the vet. They don't pass through the charity. So she's trying to give, right, that's illegal. And now she's trying to give the money to the charity. And the charity's like, whoa, I don't want, you know, that's hot potato money. I don't want that. Good Lord. Starry Night said she loves acting ignorant about stuff. You can't act ignorant. You can't. But they were warning her in the chat while she was stealing the cat. Like, she can't. And then she was accusing them basically of being haters and crap when they were trying to tell her the law. Like, I can't. Oh, I believe you, Buster, that she received way more than 70. Oh, Lucy said every time she asked for super chats to eat, that was... She asked for super chats to eat? Who would give this woman a super chat to eat? Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Absurd said Westerners are not equipped for this kind of life. Absolutely. I know I'm not. Anyway.
For the pet pharmacy vet clinic. Like, what? Get a life.
Stop.
Anyway, do what
get
you
a
want.
life. We were saying get a life? You're telling a country to get a life. She's telling the country of Kuwait to get a life with their law. I can't. Friggin' Right, Star said, so she lived in this country for how long? She never looked into the laws. Girl.
I'm done. I offered to send them what I had from PayPal left to them to help.
Right, the hot money. Hello?
And they're like, we're investigating. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Man, I'm out of here. I'm
Girl,
not.
it's illegal to receive donations. Why are you confused?
Like I don't have to live my life this way.
Well,
I don't have to.
This is Chantal's reaction to being told no for once in her life.
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking more, Salah. Keep messaging me. Keep doing it.
Oh my god. This causes me to almost feel bad for Salah, but I'm that's how you say his name, right? But I'm sure you guys could give me 80,000 reasons not to feel bad for him. Oh, I would love to see her in court.
Talk to Salah.
Oh boy, there goes the wings liner. That's how you know it's serious. Ew, God, the spit on her eye. Ugh, anyway.
I'll just see you guys later.
Let's see what Chantal thought about Kuwait 2 years ago. This is cruel, man. Oh, Linda, you've been a member for 28 months. God. She said, hey, girl, it's my 28th birthday. Heading to Vegas. Have fun. Oh, enjoy. Oh, thank you. Purbug said my hair is looking cute. Thank you, guys. My haircut's coming along. It's coming along. Friggin' these weird layers are growing out, I promise. Yeah, DNS said, we're watching the find out phase in live time. Absurdity said TLC rushing to produce an obese version of Locked Up Abroad. It turns out Chantal ends up in a reality show after all. So funny.
Oh my god, my room is messy. Shoot. Welcome, Al Sultan Salah. Welcome. Hi. He's a new beezer. He's our newest beezer.
My
I hope you guys will be very
600-pound
welcoming.
crime.
Please be very welcome.
Sorry. My 600-pound crime spree. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jamie. She said, in Amber's last stream, she said, this is, quote, false outrage, even though it's illegal. She said, well, people drive over the speed limit all the time. Yeah, in America. The laws are different there. Very different there.
And
Hello?
respectful would be super nice. High beast triggers. I really, really, really need you guys to be respectful of certain things, if you don't mind, in my chat from now on. We can still bees. We are going to bees hardcore. I blocked them, Canadian. This is the Chantal we all love. What? The new hijab Chantal? So, actually, so I just want to say, everybody
Clean
are nice.
your room, man. Clean your room. Anyway, I'm like a grandma.
Yes, Salah. Yes, Salah. Everybody is nice. I'm not Muslim, and it's not that I'm converting to Muslim. I know I said that earlier, but
Wait, so she isn't Muslim? Can you guys clarify if she is or isn't Muslim? Is she just wearing the head? So if she's not even Muslim, then the headdress is 1000% for the double chin.
respectful of Salah and his religion. Yes, thank you. So Aisha's gonna
Be respectful of Salal and his religion. I can't. Except when it affects your pocketbook, right, Chantal?
Because I usually, yes, I need you to explain, because like you're the only person who understands. So I'm being respectful of a culture and traditions, you know, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not getting married right now. I'm not gonna, like, you know,
or ever. Sorry. Oh, okay. Kilwell said no, she changed her mind later. She is Muslim now. Well, I guess sometimes.
gonna, you know, keep a lot of my private life, and definitely any relation, like the relationship and stuff, we're gonna try to be really private. So it's very nerve-wracking for me, because obviously you guys know how impulsive I am and I change my mind. He doesn't want to change anything about me. There's just certain customs that, you know, it's respectful for me too. I don't mind. I respect it, and I don't mind being respectful of certain customs of different people.
Oh, she definitely doesn't mind the headdress. I can tell. She loves how she looks in it.
Cultures. I fit anywhere I want to go. Okay. Honestly,
I would never want to wear a headdress because I have a very svelte neck, in my opinion. I'm way too, and I'm not even a narcissistic person. Like, you have to cover your hair there, okay? I'm not doing that. Do you know how long it took me to get my hair to curl at the root? Do you remember how obsessed with that I used to be? And now that my hair is very curly at the root, in my opinion, you should see my baby hairs. No way I'd cover it with a headdress. And I'm nowhere near as narky as our girls here, right? I'm just saying. Friggin'.
Honestly, I would save money going to Kuwait.
Kilwell said she's literally never read one line of the Quran. Oh yeah, she's got a hair problem too, Lucy Jane. Well, you know what? She should have just used volume. I don't have a lot of hair either. She's got to learn to use volumizing products like me. I missed something. Hold on.
Being respectful of certain customs of different people, different cultures. I fit anywhere I want to go. Okay. Honestly, I would save money going to Kuwait.
Did she say I fit everywhere I go? Did I hear that right? Let me turn this on.
Being respectful of certain customs of different
apparently you do.
people, different cultures. I fit anywhere I want to go. Okay. Honestly,
I fit. The fact that she even felt like she needed to say that.
Honestly, I would save money going to Kuwait. I'm not going to need, like, everything. So, for example, he was telling me,
oh, so only Muslims have to cover in Kuwait. Other people can show their hair. Thank you for clarifying, Lucy. You know what? I don't know anything. I shouldn't say, I've never visited Kuwait or anything, so I shouldn't say anything. But I'm just saying that, yeah, anyway. Travis! I'm gonna make you a moderator because of this. Honestly, you don't have to moderate. You don't even have to do anything. I'm just doing this because, yeah. Because I loved your comment. He said, she didn't even fit in the Chuck E. Cheese booth. She has Danny DeVito hair. That's funny.
Salah was saying, like, his whole meal today cost $3 Canadian. Like, I could eat, like, my money will go so far. And not just that, I don't have to really pay for anything when I'm there. He has, like, everything. A car, place, food, like, everything. Like,
so you moved there for the cheaper fast food?
He has a job. He's not a bum. So I don't have to worry about that. I'm not changing for a man. I'm fully not even changing. I'm just, it's not like bad change.
No, and you didn't change. And then look what happens.
To me, these are good things. I feel like I need to make changes in my life. I need to cut out the weed, not for a man, but just, look, I have somebody willing to be super supportive with me, knowing how fucked up my past is. That means a lot to me. So,
girl, anyway,
about Muslim anything. It's about culture, respect. It's about love. It's about being human. I don't think it will kill my channel. I think it will change it a little bit. Maybe.
Oh, well, that's for sure. And did it kill her channel? We'll have to wait and see.
It won't be as popular, but we plan on doing other business ventures anyways. So.
Like your kitten grift?
It's not a costume flop, I'm wearing it for a reason.
Yeah, to cover your double chin. Oh my god, this is a fun video.
My love is a Syrian Muslim man in Kuwait, so I'm wearing this out of respect. I don't
Oh, Lucy Jane said, well, she's confused. The Kuwaiti dinar is so much stronger than the Canadian dollar in which she paid, so Kuwait is much more expensive for her. I hear what you're saying. So it was $3 for him, but for her to convert from Canadian dollars to dinar and then buy fast food, it would be something different. Am I understanding that correct? Wow, Jamie said at this point, like in this conversation, so she's talking to Salah right now in the chat. Like she's known him for a week. And look how much she changed herself for him.
No, you guys know I love like Middle Eastern food, and I'm very attracted to like the.
Are you serious? You moved to the Middle East because you like Middle Eastern food? Girl! Just move to a city. I can. I love Indian food. I'm not moving to India, girl.
And just, so I found somebody who I just really just fell for very fast. If you guys...
Why am I not surprised that Chantal would fall quickly?
Remember,
Quick and
I was going to
hard.
go to Turkey around this time. I was going to go to Turkey.
Could you all imagine the storyline if Chantal took the Turkey path instead of Kuwait? Oh, What If said she's a pick me. Well, you're gonna need the jaws of life to pick her. That's
okay.
Heck.
So instead of Turkey, I'm going to go to Kuwait as my first trip. And I would really, really, really love to bring you guys some really awesome content. So I never said anything about peace and love. I'm not becoming Muslim. I'm not converting to Muslim. This is just a cover-up. It's just a modesty thing. That's
It's a cover-up. She admitted it. It's a cover-up. It's
a sign of respect that you belong to. You're with a man. You know what I mean? You're covering yourself to other men. It's a thing. A lot of women wear it. You know? Are you guys gonna come to Kuwait with me? Kuwait, please. I want someone to love me. I just need this kind of love in my life right now, guys. I need this kind of support. I need this kind of man in my life. And
no, you don't. See, this is where people like, no, a whole other person can't fix you. That's not how it works. That's how you have a broken and terrible relationship. You can't expect someone to fix you. You gotta fix your friggin' self. That's the only way it'll be real. So this was fake from the jump. You don't need another person to change. If you feel like you need another person to change, then I don't know what to, I mean, you're wrong. I don't know what to say. That you gotta look within, friggin'.
You know, if I'm not changing my life right now, and I'm just really, you know.
Well, that's for sure. The only thing you changed was you found an effective way to make your face look slimmer.
I know you guys are concerned, but I hope you'll still be with me. You know. Listen, you guys can say I told you so if anything happens, but I promise you, I have a really good feel. I just have a really good feeling.
Wait a minute. She said that we could say I told you so. So why is she mad at her beezers?
You guys think I look cute?
Girl, if you want to look cute, get a haircut. Don't marry a Muslim man and move. I can't. Or whatever she did. I don't know, guys. So she talked to a Turkish guy for a week. She needed a romance scammer in her life. Jeez Louise, Chantal. I don't know what to say. This is like making me feel smart. So, anyway. Wow. Wait, a few weeks before this, she was engaged to a guy from Cyprus. Are you serious? Or quote, engaged. I don't know. See, that's just like, I don't know. You can't expect other people to make you happy, man. Ugh. Jeez. I'm like in shock. I'm in shock. I want to watch more. I want to watch more Chantal now. That was kind of fun. That's. I mean, yeah. Jamie said I can't wait until she comes back and has to explain everything. Why don't I try pulling a few cards, And then I should wrap this up. Oh, guys, guess what I did? So you guys know how, like, I fell on my ass, busted my ass yesterday. So I woke up today sore AF, right? Because I'm old. Like, so when I fall, friggin', it's funny, I pull out this, the tower reverse. So I fell, but it actually wasn't that bad, right? But anyway, so I felt sore as hell this morning when I woke up, right? So I used that as an excuse to order a bunch of food from the vegan cafe instead of going downstairs and cooking anything. I was like, you know what, F this. I'm gonna spend all my money and just friggin' get myself a breakfast sandwich, a wrap. So I have a wrap in my fridge right now. And it's like a wrap with a lentil loaf inside and a few other things. But I friggin' love their lentil loaf. Man, it's so good. I gotta make a lentil loaf. Alright, so I'm shuffling the cards because I just want to ask what's going on with Chantal. And coming back to YouTube and all of this. I'll see what comes up. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Chantal, but... So if any characters come up, I might have a hard time deciphering. Did I see, never mind. Never mind. What's going on with Chantal? X said, so can't find a single man in North America, huh? I know! Like, what the fuck? Like, out of billions of people, there's no one out there? Like, I don't know, you gotta... Oh, I think these are done. Okay, what's going on with Chantal? Okay. So what's going on with Chantal and, okay. Oh, I got a message from Jamie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie sent me, some videos I'm gonna want to cover about, Chantal and Salah and, oh, I'm so excited. Am I saying his name right? Thank you so much for sending that, Jamie. That was fun. It was fun because because she's new. I'm not really super familiar with her, and I'm learning. So what's going on with Chantal and coming back to YouTube? Then this one come out. Nine of Swords reversed. What's going on with Chantal and YouTube? Huh. I don't think she has any plans. Hold on. Let me clarify some of this. What's going on with the Hanged Man? I think she's can I clarify the Five of Wands here? Because I feel like that it's almost like she can't come back. Okay, what's going on with the Five of Wands here? I don't know if she's gonna come back, guys. my god, that's funny. X said, I'm surprised a Muslim guy would get involved with that. I thought pork wasn't halal. Okay, that's... okay, what's going on with... I don't think she's, I don't think she's able to come back for whatever reason. Hold on. Oh boy, King of Pentacles. Reversed. I feel like something similar came up the last time I read for her, and it's almost like someone is keeping her from posting. And I would say it's like a male figure. It's someone, the King of Pentacles. So it's someone who's kind of like ruling over her physical safety at this point, I would say. Physical safety. That's like, I don't know how else to put it. I just don't think she's able to come back. And I think she's very unhappy about it. I think she's very frustrated about it. Salah's father, Lucy Jane was saying, possibly. It's someone, and this has happened before. There's a King of Pentacles, a boot. I'm using Chantal's verbiage. And, yeah, it's, whatever it is, it's like, it's like, yeah, she can't post. She's not able to. She doesn't have the physical capability, I would say, to post. You think we're going to see her after payday in a rental car, Jamie? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's like she doesn't have the things that make her able to post. Like, for example, for me to post, I need my laptop, right? So whatever it is, like, she doesn't have the materials needed for her to post. So that's what this means. She's like materially unable to post, basically. Which can I explain why that is? Oh. Yeah, she's just Queen of Swords. Jeez, there's a bunch. Yeah, so now there's like people involved, guys, and like I don't know who these people are. There's also a queen here. I think she's just literally unable to post. Oh no, Michael, I hope it works. Maybe Killwell, maybe YouTube froze her account. Whatever it is, she's just physically unable to post. You know, she's not alone. These Nine of Pentacles are reversed. She's depending on other people at this point, or on other things other than herself. Like, she's not able to take care of herself, so yeah. She's not able to post. Yeah. What's up with the star reversed here? What's up with the star reversed? This is confusing. I don't know, guys. Her dream died, you know? Basically. You know, her dream died. But I don't see cards here like starting new cycle, nothing like that. I still am not sure if she's gonna come back. Can I pull just one card about the energies with her coming back to YouTube? Justice reversed. No, she did not resurface NM. I think she's unable to post and she just feels like that's really unfair. She has bad health. I haven't I haven't seen anything like she might be unhealthy. Not yet. God, I got the 9 of Swords again. She's really not happy about this, but she honestly, it's like a consequence. Like, she can't post, guys. Alright, and I'll ask real fast. Wow, is she... What's going on with her in Kuwait? Eight of Wands, she's gone. She left. Bye. It's either that or she's like moving right now. This is actually, that could be that. Like, she's currently leaving. Hold on, can I clarify this? Eight of Wands. That's a very active energy, so... Yeah, I got the 3 of Wands. Like, she's set her sights on somewhere else. But I don't know if she's like 3 of Wands. It's like, I think I think she did. I don't know if she's in jail. You know, the 8 of Wands doesn't indicate that. The 8 of Wands indicates movement, which is kind of hard to imagine Chantal doing. But I think, right, she did cameos the past week, but no YouTube content at all. And changed cameo pricing, so I don't think jail. No, she's not in jail. She's an active liver and kidney failure? Are you serious? Well, she set her sights on a different place. She's anticipating, you know, she's... Okay. Yeah, now I think she is gone from Kuwait. You did catch me, Ari. Wow. I think she's back home. I got the 10 of Pentacles. I think she's back home wherever she is with her family. Does she have like family? If she's got a home with family, that's where I think she is. So, I got the 10 of Pentacles. She did leave Kuwait. I got the 8 of Wands. She is not married anymore. I got the Hierophant reversed. I also got the 3 of Wands here, which means I think she's setting her sights on somewhere else, but, you know, maybe she wants to move. She has extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. My God. God, I don't know what to say, guys. That's too much. Oh my God, Ari, thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. I hope you're having a good day, too. Alright, guys, I gotta wrap this up. I feel like I've been live a while. So Jamie said mom and stepdad have a room for her, no filming from their house, and she no longer has her key. Okay, well, sorry about that, guys. That sound, but that's what that. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. That wherever she is, she's home. She's home with family. So anyway, yeah. I mean, this isn't. She's not happy about this. This is not ideal. This is anyway. And she's hoping to move somewhere else. Well, thank you thank you guys so much. I wish I had more energy, but friggin' I gotta eat this lentil loaf wrap I have. I'm like, my tummy's got the rumblies. Well, I hope she's okay too, because, excuse me guys. I think I'm done burping. Sometimes I burp like over and over again and I can't stop. Oh, yeah, Jamie said I bet she's planning on getting a place with Pete's, probably with one other person. That was the 3 of Wands. She said she's making plans. Oh, the grippy socks would not have helped me, Lucy Jane. I tripped on a I didn't lift my foot high enough to clear the rug, and I tripped, unfortunately. I mean, they do help, but friggin'. Anyway. Julia, is that... you know what? Never mind. I don't want to know about any cats. I don't need to know. I can't start crying again, so I don't want to know what's going on with her cats or none of it. I care... Oh, you guys want me to ask about Julia real fast? Oh, you missed everything, Wyoma. Where was Julia? I think wherever she was, she's still there. 5... Never mind. I thought I can't read my Roman numerals. Yeah, what's going on with Julia? How's she doing? You know what? Never mind. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to go into that. I'm not sure. Check if Julia's safe. I'm not sure. I'm not positive she is, and I feel like I don't want to know. I'm sorry, guys. So, I can't get upset about a cat again. I can't, because I was upset about something else earlier, and I know you guys want to know about Julia. I guess that's a cat that she had in Canada, but I don't know about that or what's going on with her. So I'm so sorry. I pulled a card that wasn't optimistic, and I would have went deeper, but I don't want to know. I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, I'll be back because now I'm excited, and now Jamie was kind enough to send me a playlist of stuff to react to. So yeah, I'll be back. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and your Father's Day. Oh, Pause Kuwait offered to take Julia? Oh, that would be great if they did. I hope so. God bless I just, honestly, guys, I'm so sorry. I just don't want to know, But thank you so much for coming, and I will see you guys very soon. Make sure your notifications are on because YouTube hates me, so that should help. Hopefully, if you have your notifications on. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. I'm sorry, Womo, you missed it, man. YouTube.